Thank you so much for tuning in today. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. I post on a weekly basis, so make sure you don't miss out on that. Hey, welcome back. Today I am back on the Gymshark train and we're talking about flex. Like all of the flexes. Flexors. Yes. I feel like Gymshark kind of like snuck in the mid-waist original flex legging. I've been seeing people post about it, but it hasn't been super clear that they're like relaunching the original flex. But at the same time, they also released the new version of the high-waisted flex legging. It's getting confusing. I did place an order for the mid-waisted original flex legging, as well as the newest version of the high-waisted flex leggings. I really like the style of the original flex legging, but me, as well as most people, kind of found the waistband to be not so flattering because it was too low, and if you would hike it up, you have problems with camel toe. It just didn't work out for everybody. They've also changed some of the contouring, which is interesting. Honestly, I kind of like the contouring on the original flex legging more than the new one. Let me know what you think. The new mid-rise flex legging, I got 2 different colors and 2 different sizes because you know me, I'm always in between, so gotta try them out. By the way, they smell bad, like chemicals. Yeah. I did also want to like touch upon some of the differences between the original flex legging, the new mid-rise flex legging, but also the high-waisted flex legging. Okay. In terms of the original flex legging, the waist was obviously a little bit lower. We have some contouring in the back, accentuating the butt a lot more than the new one. Fabric mix is 56% nylon, 41% polyester, and 3% elastane. I'm actually surprised because 3% doesn't sound like a lot, and I remember the original one was like super stretchy. Unfortunately, I've sold all the like 10 pairs that I had. I never really felt comfortable in those leggings, although I like the look of them. So I can't really show you the differences, but I'll just like insert some pictures so that you can see. The new mid-rise flex legging, 57% polyamide. I don't know if that is the same thing as nylon. If they're not the same or similar, then this is a completely different like fabric composition. I do feel a little bit of a difference in the fabrics. 36% polyester and 7% elastane, so definitely has a lot more stretch to it. Basically the contouring, it feels a lot more knitted compared to the old one, and maybe a little bit stretchier. There's definitely like a difference in the fabric here versus here. It's textured. The new mid-rise flex legging has a shorter inseam than the original one, because I know a lot of people complain about them being way too long, so they had to roll them up. I'm 5'7", and on me it was like almost a 7/8 length, like almost. I think a lot of people are gonna be happy about that. I also think that the waistband is a little bit longer, like a little bit. Let's see what they look like on. I feel like it wasn't as stretchy as the old version of them, so I could just pull them. This is a size medium, and I do feel comfortable in them. Now, the waist, it does hit me right at my belly button, so it's pretty comfortable and I don't feel like it's going to slide down. However, if you do have a little bit of a pouch going on over here, it's not going to be super flattering for you, unfortunately. I also did notice that as I was trying to pull this up, it doesn't look super flattering when it's like all the way up here, and then the front is a little bit lower. It does have a raised seam in the back. It's not enough to separate the butt cheeks. It's separating a little bit, but not all the way. This would have been more flattering. And as you can see, the contouring is different from the old flex legging, and you don't have the contouring up here. But other than that, I feel like they're very comfortable. I wouldn't mind using them. I just don't think that they're like, they're not like mega flattering, but they're like good enough, you know? And they are a little bit on the cheaper side when it comes to leggings. They're only $40, which is about $2 or $4 more expensive than the old ones. Next up is the same leggings in a different color and a bigger size. So this is size large. So I definitely feel like there is a little bit more fabric bunching up right here, and the waist is not as compressive. Other than that, I feel like it looks very similar. Hits me maybe slightly lower than the other one, but still above my ankle. Similar fit on the butt doesn't separate enough in my opinion. I really don't experience any issues with camel toe, so that's good. This size might be a little bit friendlier for the pouch. All in all, I do like the fit and the look of them. If I could choose, I would make them a little bit more snatched on the butt, if you know what I mean. But the contouring is still nice. Although I kind of like the contouring on the original one a little bit better. They seem to be squat proof in both of the colors, both sizes. I can definitely see them being sweat proof as well. I mean, everyone knew that the old flex legging was sweat proof anyway, so I wouldn't expect these to be any different. Not bad, Gymshark. This is the newest version or the newest release of the high-waisted flex legging. So I got the black and the new red color. It looks so amazing on the website. And then when I got it, I was like, I basically have the same color, but from Women's Best. I'm gonna link to the video where I reviewed the Women's Best. I don't know about you guys, but it's like very similar. I mean, I'm just saying. This is a little bit brighter, so more summery. And I remember saying that I wasn't like a huge fan of this on me. So at this point, I'm like, what am I doing with my life? It's, I guess I just gravitate towards the same colors all the time and I just end up with the same colors and the same leggings. Anyways, it turns out that there is a difference in the fabric mix between the older versions of the high-waisted flex legging and the absolute newest version. I know it's getting confusing. There's so many different styles and so many different releases. So the oldest pair of high-waisted flex legging that has a block logo, this one has 56% nylon, 39% polyester, 5% elastane. That is a lot more similar to the original flex legging. It's shocking to me how much less stretch the high-waisted flex legging had. I don't know if that makes sense. The newest version, this one has 57% polyamide, 36% polyester, and then 7% elastane. It's definitely stretchier than the old version, which is good because it needed some stretch. I'm gonna link to my absolute first Gymshark review that I did where I reviewed this pair or one of the other colors. Now, I think that's like my absolute first video that I ever posted on this channel. So please be gentle and please be nice. You can only improve from there, you know? It's like so humid here right now. Oh my God. It doesn't really help when you're trying on clothes. These are a lot higher than I expected them to be. I think it's because the fabric is so stretchy that you can kind of like pull them up really high. The waistband that's supposed to be here to protect the pouch is not there. So you would have to kind of bring it down a little bit or fold it over like a lot of people do. I'm not loving the fit of it. It does have some camel toe tendencies if you do pull it up too high. It has the same contouring along the leg like the previous versions of the high-waisted. The separation is a little bit better on this pair than the mid-rise one. Maybe this is where the scrunch comes in, right? If you put a scrunch right here. The fabric that's right here, when it gets stretched out, it definitely gets a little bit see-through. You can usually see underwear through it, but it's only in the fabric that's a little bit darker. We got the logo, which is so big. I don't know how I feel about it, but since you can cover it, you're all good. There's a small little logo right here as well. This one hits me right above my ankle as well. It does look like the new leggings are a little bit shorter, and it also looks like the waist is a little bit longer in the new one. And these are both in the size medium, so there should not be any differences in sizing at all. The old pair has a little bit more accentuated stitching, while the new one is a little bit smoother. Same goes down here, as you can see. And nothing there. The newer version is just overall smaller. However, there's so much more stretch to it. It also seems like they've taken in a little bit down here at the ankle. Overall, it is a good legging. I don't love the fit of it, but I like how stretchy the fabric is, especially compared to the old versions of the high-waisted flex legging that was like super restrictive and not very comfortable. So you can definitely squat and do all of the things you want to do in these leggings. Even though the color looks really, really nice and it's bright and it's great, but I don't know. Last up is the high-waisted flex in the black color. This is a size large. There's definitely a lot more fabric to it. So I actually picked a large in the black one specifically because I know that black leggings tend to be a little bit more compressive. It's hard to tell if this legging actually is more compressive than the other color because it is a bigger size, but I definitely feel like this is a lot more stretchier and the fabric feels different. It's like a lot more smooth. Here's a sizing comparison between size medium and large. What a difference. It's like solid black rather than marled black color, so you can't really see the differences in the fabric and the contouring under the butt. As a black high-waisted legging, I actually really like these. I would definitely size down in these to a medium for me. I just love how discreet it is with the colors, with the logo in the back. I would probably get the high-waisted ones in the black color because I really like them. If you're basic, if you like solid, simple colors, and you usually go for black, this is a really, really good pair. It's not out there too much. It does have the subtle little contouring on it. It is a very, very, very comfortable and stretchy. The fabric feels a little bit thicker, but not like winter thick, if that makes sense. They also seem to be squat proof from what I can see myself. Yeah, I would definitely recommend these. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give a thumbs up to me and don't forget to subscribe. And also, if you do have any comments or questions, let me know in the comment section. I'm gonna put all of the information in the description box, so you can just click through there. And don't forget to check out all my other reviews that I've done of GYMSHARK, but also a ton of other workout brands. I'm gonna link to a playlist at the end of this video so that you can just click there and go through all of them. You can just binge watch it all. Okay, all right, bye.